He's taking the key of no, well, our mascot's there. Our mascot.
I'm fine. Two leaks in the turn.
Come on! Head of Mason Nelson's lost this one. That's going to be a corner on the right hand side. Sorry. Come on, Blues!
Sorry, Alex. Mine crosses some of that opportunity for a ball across the first line. Shot from the far side is kept on by Wood just at the byline. Good opportunity now and a good save. Come on, Blues! Joe Hodgson on the turn. It was a powerful effort and a good reaction save.
Yes! Yes! Simon!
We've done dead really tasty tackles. Oh yeah.
Can he get the ball? Of course he can! The shot comes and it's deflected up and over towards the shot!
Match for tonight, and George Parry, tonight's match mascot. Just a really quick one for James before we award James with man of the match. James, what was that like to play in tonight?
I think we struggled from start to finish. I think tonight. I think we'll poor on Saturday and we got away with it. I think, and we still didn't get to grips with them tonight. I thought they played well, but we should have took a point at least. And it's disappointing to lose, but you can't say we really deserved anything from the game. I think they deserved it tonight, but like I said, we would have still took a point. We didn't play well at all. We were sloppy in possession, and it was one of them nights. We're going to have to dust ourselves off and train well on Thursday and go into Saturday's game and hopefully get 3 points in.
What's the mood like in the changing room at the moment?
Well, obviously we're down at the moment. I think it will be. It's not probably the worst way to lose a match, but like I says, that's gone now, and we've got to be positive. We're still a good team. We don't turn into a bad team overnight. I think we've struggled the last couple of games, but back to the drawing board Thursday and training. Hopefully we'll get on another run.
Thankfully there's another match coming up quickly on Saturday to try and get over it.
Yeah, hopefully another home game, which is good. So we've got to put that loss behind us and, like you say, dust ourselves down and get on with it Saturday.
Right, shame about the result, James, but you were the man of the match, and George is going to present you now with your champagne. Well done, James.
Thanks very much, George. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Cheers.
Hi, Alan. Speaking. That seemed to be a very similar game to Saturday. We noticed that there was an early press, but that seemed to fade off a little bit. Was that something you worked on?
Yeah, well, it's something we spoke about. I mean, we haven't had a chance to work on it as such because it was only Saturday, so we've only had a couple of days to recover. But we knew the type of team they are. They've changed a couple of personnel, but they're 3 at the back, 5 across the middle, you know, and they like to play. They like to pass the ball out. The keeper likes to play out. Centre-half's getting on the ball. So we knew that we'd cause them problems if we pressed, and we pushed people on to try and close down their centre-halves, force the keeper into kicking it, and then we close down, we win headers. And I think in the first half it worked really well. The problem for me was, and I think we've just discussed it in the change room, the problem was when we did win possession, first half especially, we won a lot of possession in their half, you know, high up the pitch, them giving the balls away, taking chances because they didn't want to boom it. We won possession back in good positions, but the quality on the ball wasn't there. We weren't the usual Spennymoor on the ball, because that's our strength. We're a good team. We've got some great footballers, and I think all through not all through the team, but going forward, the delivery, the balls into the feet, the little clips into Glenn, passing it to feet, the decision making just wasn't up to scratch, you know. And I think that's the problem. We gave possession, we pressed, we won possession, we gave it back. And because they were getting a lot of possession, because we kept giving them it back and making wrong decisions, they grew, they got confident because they like to pass it as well. And they gained momentum. And I think as the game gone, we were doing a lot of pressing, and I think it takes it out of the lads, you know, 2 games in 4 days. And I think we just got a little bit leggy at the end. We tried to change it just to be a bit more attack-minded. Meant we were going to give a little bit of space away, but still working hard and still trying to stop them. And it was going okay, but I think at the end we just couldn't get tight, and we gave away a sloppy goal. Saying that, they probably should have had a penalty, and I think they played pretty well, but I think we let ourselves down because, like I said, we just weren't good enough on the ball today. Defensively, I thought we were superb. I think James Curtis and Mason were superb, you know what I mean?
He was man of the match.
Yeah, he was man of the match, and Mason was outstanding, you know what I mean? He was really good. I was happy with that. Callum defended well. Louis grew in as he came on. He obviously hasn't played for a couple of weeks. Bit of a funny first touch he had, but after that I thought he did okay. And so defensively I was quite happy, and if we could have scraped a smelly 0-0 it would have been great, but I think we've got to look ourselves in possession and know we can do a lot better. We can look at excuses and formations and all that nonsense, but at the end of the day, if you're not good enough when you've got possession of the ball, and once you've got possession of the ball, formations aren't a factor. Do you know what I mean? It's about decision making and quality, and it wasn't there.
What's morale like? Obviously it was a kick in the teeth, a late goal. How are the lads feeling?
Not great. I mean, we've just been beat at home. Especially being so close to getting the point. I mean, it wasn't a good performance, but we could have got a point out of it, and we'd have took that. You know, we'd have reflected on it and thought, you know, we haven't played well and we weren't good on the ball, but we've managed to nick a point, which which is a good thing. And the back four, I thought the defensive, or the two centre halves especially, Mason and Curtis, deserved a clean sheet. But it didn't happen, so we've got to look at it. We've got to look at what we've done wrong. Get them in on Thursday. Start again. Try and pick them up. The lads are disappointed, but it's one of them. It's one defeat. You know, we move on. We bounce back. We win the next game, and that's our job on Thursday, to get them in and have a good session and talk about it. We're not going to forget about it. We're going to look at it and we're going to try and analyse it, and we're going to talk about what we need to improve on, because we can always improve. But they're a decent team, and I think if you keep giving them possession, then they'll grow and they'll cause trouble. But we're all right. We're all right. We're still not in a bad position. We've still got a lot of games left, and I'm pretty sure we'll bounce back from it.
Yeah, and good thing is in this league as well, you're never far away from your next game, so not long to go until.
No, that's it. Well, that's it. I think when I was playing, you get a bad result, you want the next game to come as quick as possible. You don't want much time to think about it. You don't want to dwell on it, for another 2 weeks. If there's a 2-week gap, you've got a cup competition that you're not part of or something like that. That's the worst thing. You want straight into the next one, get it out the system, prove that you're the player that we thought you were, prove that you should be in the team, get the 3 points, everything's forgotten, and we're still in the FA Cup. So there you go.
Brilliant.
All right.
Cheers. No problem.